Hi you guys. So today I wanted to do a little bit of a different video, and part of it is because I don't want myself to forget everything that's happened. This is an experiences video with the dreams of Gaia. It's kind of right there. I have it on a little bit of an altar setting right now. So it's kind of cool, but that's the box. The deck is in my hand right here, gorgeous and lovely and fingerprinty and all, and I don't mind. It's okay with me. This deck packs a powerful punch. You know, when I first got it and I did the review, I was really excited about it because it was more of an unboxing. But this deck really does. It packs a powerful punch. It is amazing. Yeah, at first I was like, well, it's really gorgeous artwork, but am I actually going to be able to use it, you know, really well? Like, am I going to sink in with these energies, you know, especially that it's so different of a system, you know, is it going to work? But it really, really does. It's amazing once you start using it. And for me, what was really important was hearing how other people are using it, hearing about, you know, how she really stressed about the numerology with the card and the alchemical symbol, the suit, the element. That really helped as well, because then I was able to kind of go back into it and kind of revisit all the cards and go, oh, okay, I get it. Never even thought of doing that, which is so simple or silly, because I should have. But whatever, you know, that's what happens. So, but this isn't so much about the artwork of this deck. This is more about how it is played into my everyday life, my spiritual life. You know, this deck has been different than any other deck I've ever had, which is crazy. It's really crazy. You know how, like, when the Tarot of the She, I had that, and how all these weird synchronicities and crazy things happening? Well, this is very similar, although it went another step further. So how about I talk about it instead of showing you all the cards? Okay, so experiences with this deck. So this isn't a review so much as just experiences of this wonderful, gorgeous piece of love it. Okay. Oh, can I show you something? Okay, so because it's all gold, gildy and everything, you know what crystal I keep with it? Because I love matching my crystals with my decks. That's something I just love to do. I use pyrite. See, I have this cool cubed, it's a cubed pyrite. Isn't that awesome? It goes with it. It's goldy loveliness. It just feels so good. Yes. So anyways, that's the lovely that goes with my deck. Okay. So let's go from the beginning. Okay, so from the beginning, before I even purchased this deck, it was coming into my dream time at least twice. With my guides, they were almost doing like an instructional kind of dream. It was really sippy tea. Oh. It's warm, so I have to embrace the warmness. Okay, so my guides, yeah. You know, I don't remember everything they were saying about it, but what they were doing, they had the deck. It was almost like, so pretend I'm the guide and you're here. They were going like this and instructing me about each card. And they were like talking to me. I don't know if it was talk or telepathy. Something was happening in terms of communication. So they're flipping through the cards and showing and explaining. It was not just like what the card means, but they were relating it to the universe, the whole world, and how everything works. Well, I wish I could remember it. I can't, but part of me wonders, well, maybe it's deep in my subconscious and it's there as a tool that'll be utilized in time. You know, certain things will kind of come out when I need it. I just got ticked for that, so I'm thinking that's what it is. I get tics from my guides. They twitch my muscles when something is like yes, or pay attention, or and they'll do it wherever. They did it for about 2 weeks straight until I found out what it was. I have a friend that can see spirit, and she saw someone standing next to me. So that's how they communicate with me. Anyways, so they were showing me in dream time the cards and explaining the cards, and the fact that I came up twice, I was like, oh my gosh, I think I need to get this deck. Like, this is crazy. Like, I don't really have decks come into my dream time too often, other than the Green Witch came one time. It was just the box. It showed up. I was in some kind of metaphysical store in my dream, and I saw the Green Witch. I was like, oh, I totally want that, and that was about it. So this deck, no, they're actually working with the cards. So that was dream time 2 times, and I don't remember the second dream. Sorry, guys. And that's why I'm doing this video now, so I don't forget everything. Okay, so I also was doing a channeling. I do channeling for myself and for my clients. And I was doing one for me this time, because I do that once in a while. I have a nice journal that I keep, and you know, I'll ask some different questions and whatnot. So I asked some different questions, and then they, like, none of the questions had to do with the dreams of Gaia, actually. It just came out, like, they just brought it up. And what they said was that the Dreams of Gaia Tarot is a completely different energy, in a sense, energy frequency than a lot of the other tarot decks that are out there. That this is an extremely high ascension kind of frequency, that might be part of the reason why on an energy plane, why some people are having troubles with the adjustment of the system. So it's not just on an analytical level of, you know, this is a different system from Rider-Waite. I don't like this. It's actually on an energy plane as well. If their energies are lower, and this deck, they're saying, is quite higher, then they're in contrast to each other. They're having a hard time matching up, and that's why on that and the energy frequency end that they're having difficulties. And they had said that basically if you stick with this deck and keep working with it over time, you're basically, and it's not just the images, it's actually the concepts in Raven's book, the messages of the deck, they're really high learning. So they're saying that, you know, stick with the deck, work with it, and you will move and adjust your frequency over time to match the deck, because it's up here, we're down here, and we're having trouble times. Just keep going with it every once in a while and read the book alongside with it, and you're going to match it, and your energy will be then at, I just got ticked again, at the frequency of where this deck is. That this deck is a very, very high vibrational energy. And I thought that was just so cool. That is just amazing, and it makes a lot of sense to me anyways. I hope it makes sense to you guys too. I hope I explained that properly. They didn't say it in all these words. They gave me this download of a thought form. And so it was like, oh, I get it. But it wasn't like word. So that was kind of crazy. So it's hard to explain when you have just a thought form come in. So that was the channeling. Now, I did a meditation just recently, and I was having troubles with my foot, having some issues with my foot. So I was asking my guides a lot of times when I go into meditation or just in a resting state during the day, I'll ask them to do healing work on me. And I can usually feel like, it's almost like when you're getting Reiki done, you'll feel the energy vibrations in your auric field. Well, I could feel them as very strong all in my leg area, my foot. They were tying my foot together with my other foot. It was really kind of interesting. They were connecting them to help support my foot and leg. So what they had given me, I had asked them, I said, thank you very much for helping me with my foot. And this, sorry, I should have had this prepared. Let's see if I can find it. They show me a card from this deck. as the response to my thank you, which was so cool. I wonder if that's it. No. Oh man, it's gonna be like at the end or something. Please come through. Here it is. They showed me this. So this is the Ace of Air. Yeah, Air Dragon, I call it. But they showed me this card, and what they were showing me also was the thought of this was a gift to you. And so I was like, oh, thank you so much. You know, I was just super excited. You know, they're communicating with me this way, but they use this deck all the time. So then I thought, oh, it would be so funny if, because after I came out and woke up more, I went to the table and I said, wouldn't it be so funny if I cut this deck and the card that it cut to was actually this card, and I had forgotten about that thought, and then I started shuffling the card deck, and then I did the cut. And lo and behold, it reminded me because it came out. As soon as I did the cut, it went boop. There's my air dragon. I was like, oh, thank you so much. It was so awesome. I love those synchronicities. I love when things match up like that, because it just, you know, it's almost like understanding that these thoughts that are coming in, that we're picking up on an everyday, is so much more connected to our guides, our angels, you know, the beings that are working with us on a higher level, so much more connected than we realize. And so I just love that. I thought that was wonderful, how magical and playful life is when you're working with your guides. So that was the air dragon. I think I covered it. Yep. So those have been my experiences with this deck. It has been amazing. These messages in here are freaking amazing. You know, she gives keywords, she gives key phrases, she gives the meaning, she gives potential blockage if it's reversed. Some of these, like, some of these go on for a couple pages, you know. Not all of them are just, you know, one page. Look at this one. So this one's faith. It's this page, this page, this page, this page. Like, they're long. And one more. Hey, look at that. Isn't that amazing? So, seriously, holy crap. Get this book. Get this deck. Like, give it a try. If you're in contrast to it, just keep working with it. Just do like one card per day. And slowly, these energies are going to sink in. You're going to understand the concepts and the thought forms that she's trying to get across. And I think it'll better our lives with it. It sure is for mine. So thank you, everybody, for listening. Blessings to you all, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.